I can't breathe, she says, as her chest tightens around her lungs. Her rib cage squeezes, her breath wheezes, and in her head a warning bell that cannot be unrung. Stay calm, she tells herself, but in vain. The sensations remain, growing stronger still with every laboured breath. Fire creeps across the back of her neck. She starts to sweat. She tries to focus, but the room reels, causing her to retch. The people all around her turn to blurry silhouettes. There is no one here to save her from the voice inside her head which snarls and sneers and says, "You can't." Her hands clench, fingernails in flesh. And somewhere in the pain, a sweet relief. Distraction, all too brief from this monster of her own creation that sidles up beside her and devours her determination. It tells her that she won't succeed, that in the end they all will leave and she will be alone and sad, that every good experience or small success she's had was luck and nothing else. She's waging silent war against herself. She reasons with it, pleads her case, but logic has no place here. She tells it that she will not fail and implores it not to be so rough. It tells her, "You're not good enough." Panic sets in. She knows that she can't win. She realises with increasing certainty that she will never beat anxiety. It knows her softest spots and deepest fears. It knows the truth about the mask she wears. It knows that she is really just a fraud, and oh God, it's true. There's no way that they could love the real you, and you'd never have got this far if they could all see who you really are. You're a fake. A flood of doubt blindsides her and she breaks under the weight. What if she was born to be afraid, and what if she will always feel this way? Scenes play out before her of apocalypse and doom. The volume in the room increases, building to a deafening cacophony of sound. There's water all around. She's drowning. Are you all right? A hand placed on her shoulder by a worried passerby. It takes all that she has just to mutter, "Yes, I'm fine." She lives like this, in a world of I can'ts and what ifs. Her life's one long conveyor belt of things to fear, like fear itself, and so at every opportunity she bails. If you don't try, then you can't fail. And then one day, she tells a friend. It's hard at first, but every word gets easier. Her friend reveals that she too used to feel this way. She concedes the feeling never fully goes away, but you can learn to handle it. Have you tried to understand it? She shakes her head. But that night, as she lies awake in bed, she calls to it, and it appears. I'd like for you to tell me why you're here. It hovers there before her like a storm cloud, dark and grey. Lightning flashes here and there within it as it undulates. It seems to ponder as it emits a deep and thunderous noise, then speaks in her own voice. I'm trying to protect you. From what? She cries. From all the bad things in your life. From all the things that in the past have hurt you. From having someone that you loved desert you. I stop people getting close. I prevent you feeling hope because I've seen the things you wanted most slip through your hands. I've watched your heart expand and then be crushed. I want so much to keep you safe, and I'm sorry if my methods seem unkind, but I'm just trying to protect your heart and mind. And for the first time in her life, she can see this thing she calls anxiety is just a broken alarm. In darker times throughout her life, when something caused her harm, it would always tell her when to run, but it continued warning her long after all those things were gone. Now it can't distinguish between bad and good. It thinks everything is a potential threat. It sees danger where there is none and the ghosts of her past in people she's just met. Years of fearing everything have turned it into something hateful. Still, she can tell that it means well, and for that, she's very grateful. Thank you, she says, for all you've done, but I don't need you now. I know that things will hurt me, but a little pain's allowed. It's how we live and love and grow. And I know that to feel the highs, I have to risk the chance of feeling low. So while you may not ever fully disappear, I'll carry on regardless and hope that you grow smaller with each passing year. Because I'm a prisoner as long as you are here, and life is to be lived, not to be feared.